These raccoons are so skittish that if I even put my hand on the doorknob, they'll take off. But they're huge. There's two of them. There's only one here right now, but there's another one too. You have to keep your voice down. I got some peanut butter sandwiches out there and some dry food. And there's no sign of Haas. I think Haas is having babies, and so if that's the case, she won't be here for a couple of weeks. And Sammy's gone off on his own, and the mother and three babies are out on their own now. Where the babies are grown, she'll take them to a new territory, make a den for the winter. And this happens every year. We change raccoons every year. The only one that ever came year after year was Rascal, and this is starting the second year with Haas. So, and she's a lot like Rascal, so she may stay. I hope she does anyway. But if she has babies late now, we're going to try to get them eaten as fast as we can, and we should have a good winter. So if we do, they'll be coming out eating all the time with her. The snow won't bother them as long as the temperature comes up. There, he heard something. Sure likes the sandwiches. And I can't open the door to get a good shot, because if I do, he runs. See? We're the size of him. Yeah. Big boy. He's a big boy. And him and this other one started coming about a week ago, I guess. And when Steve was here the other night, there was two of them. They wouldn't come up on the deck. But he hears me talking. They wouldn't come up on the deck, so Steve fed them out on the lawn. We throw the food out to them out there. And then we put a whole whack of food out on the deck. When Steve left, you know what? They never touched it. I had to throw it all out to the crows. They didn't come back. And they weren't around much last night. Well, I used a stealth camera last night. At least this way you get a better shot of them. I don't know where the other fellow is. He'd probably be around later. And so the swing has been put away for the winter, and I just have the other bench there now, and I'll be eventually take that all apart and put it in the barn, and I repaint the wood. So there'll be nothing out there in the winter. And I keep the deck shovel off because these guys come all winter long, so we have to keep the deck cleared. And they go through they come up through the snow. They don't mind the snow. And he hears me talk and say, but you know, I was just saying to Steve, I was just talking to him on the phone, and I said, you know, these fellas get a bad rep, and although these guys are wild, if I was to walk out there, he'd run like hell. But if I was to close the gates and walk out, well then it's a whole different ball game. He's got no way to escape, and yeah, they'll turn on you. But right now, he has two ways of getting off the deck, so he's going to choose, he's going to run. I tried to go out and feed him by hand, but nope, run out in the lawn, and you'll stand up and look at me and say, throw the food down here and I'll leave it. So now I just moved my foot, and he heard my foot moving. See? I'll tap on the glass, you know. See how skittish they are? If I touch the door handle, I know if I crack the door, he'll be gone. They're beautiful animals. You see a lot of them dead on the highway. That's what happens to a lot of them. People just won't slow down, eh? Like, I'm aware of animals all the time. I see them running in front of me all the time, but I'm always ready. I'm at the ready for them. I don't want to hit them. So I'll crack the door, see what happens. So you know he's ready to run. See? He's ready to take off. Huh. I wonder if he'll let me get the camera out there. I doubt it. See if I can get the camera out there. No. No, he took off down the stairs, see? Yeah, he won't let me get a picture of him. Well, that's alright.